Hello students, good morning. Let's start today's class. Dear student, today we will see the coastal plains. The name of the lesson, as you can see here, the coastal plains and islands. We discussed it we discussed it yesterday, and today we will see the western coastal plain and eastern coastal plain and the some what are the importance of coastal plain, and then after we will see island and its importance. So let's start today's class. Dear student, the western coastal plain, it is called western coastal plain. You can see here it is, this is the coastal plain area. The western coastal plain originates from Gujarat. You can see here, there is Gujarat in the north and passes through Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka and Kerala. It is western coastal plain. This is western coastal plain. And this is eastern coastal plain. So the western coastal plain originates from Gujarat in the north and passes through Maharashtra, Goa and Karnataka and Kerala. It divides it is divided into three main parts. The western coastal plain divided into three main parts: the Gujarat coast in the north, the Konkan coast in the middle. In the north means here is Gujarat and here is Konkan coast in the middle. Konkan coast in the middle and the Malabar coast in the south. Here is Malabar coast. It is Malabar coast. Malabar coast divided into three: Malabar coast in the south, Konkan coast in the middle and Gujarat in the north. This is western coastal plain. Our western coastal plain started from in the north Gujarat and the middle portion is Konkan coast, and then after the Malabar coast is there in the western coastal plain. And next is the eastern coastal plain. My dear student, on the east between the Eastern Ghats and the Bay of Bengal. Eastern Ghat and the Bay of Bengal is the eastern coastal plain. Okay, it is the eastern coastal plain. Here it originates from West Bengal. It originates from West Bengal is here. It originates from West Bengal in the north and passes through Odisha, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. These are the three region, or you can say states, that is Odisha, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. It is divided into two main parts. It is divided into two main parts, that is the northern Sarkars in the northern part. Northern part, this is called northern Sarkar, and the southern part, the Coromandel coast in the southern part. So it is called Coromandel. Coromandel Coast. Coromandel Coast, southern part is called the Coromandel Coast. Dear student, it's all about the eastern coastal plain and western coastal plain. Dear student, eastern coastal plain started from West Bengal and West Bengal in the north and passes through Odisha, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu in the south and northern Sarkar. The northern Sarkar in the northern part is divided into two parts. The half one is northern Sarkar and the southern part of this coast is called Coromandel Coast. Next is importance of the coastal plains. Importance of the coastal plains. In this topic we will discuss about what is the importance of this coastal plain area. Each and everything is there on the earth have some importance. In the same way, the coastal plain also have some importance. Let us see. Importance of coastal plains. Port and harbors on the coast. Port and harbors on the coast help the country. Port and the harbor on the coast help the country. How help the country? Dear student, port and harbor, from port and harbor it engages a large trading both inland and foreign trade. It support the trading both inland and foreign trading. So it is very important. The coastal plains are very important for us. States which are close to the sea. States which are close to the sea have beaches. Beaches means the side area of sea or ocean. Seaside area attract these beaches attract tourists. These beaches attract tourists and it is the cause of it is beneficial in the economy of that state. States which are close to the sea, fishing and shipping are important economic activities. Fishing and shipping are important activities. So you can see here fishing and shipping are both are the important activity of this region. These provide livelihood. Fishing and shipping both provide livelihood to the people who are living in these coastal areas. The islands. Next topic is islands. What is island? Dear student, island is a part of land which is surrounded by water from all sides. It is a part of land. Just suppose it is a part of land and it is surrounded by water from all sides. All sides there is water. So this part of land will be called island. Okay? Island. An island is a piece of land surrounded by water on all sides. The island groups of India consist of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands in the Bay of Bengal and the Lakshadweep Island in the Arabian Sea. Yes, student? The Andaman and Nicobar Island in the Bay of Bengal and the Lakshadweep Islands in the Arabian Sea. Lakshadweep Island is located in Arabian Sea and Andaman and Nicobar Island located in Bay of Bengal. Our next topic is Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Yes, student. After Lakshadweep Island, after island we will see the two main islands, Andaman and Nicobar Island and Lakshadweep Island. Andaman and Nicobar Islands are a group of about 300 islands. Andaman and Nicobar Islands are a group of about 300 islands. Keep in mind, how many islands are there? 300 islands. In Nicobar, Andaman and Nicobar Island, this island group is one of the Union Territory of India. Its capital is Port Blair. This island group is one of the Union Territories of India. Its capital is Port Blair. The islands are covered with dense forest. These islands are covered with dense forest. Only a few of these islands are inhabited. Inhabited means where people, the part of land where people used to live. Where people used to live. जहाँ पे लोग रहते हैं. That area is called inhabited. And next is Lakshadweep Islands. Lakshadweep Islands are a group of 36 islands. Lakshadweep Island are a group of 36 islands in the Arabian Sea. How many islands? 36 islands. Keep in mind, they lie close to the Malabar coast. They lie close to the Malabar coast. Malabar coast means western coastal plain. Lakshadweep Island. Lakshadweep is the smallest union territory. Yes, student. Which one is the smallest union territories? Your answer will be Lakshadweep Island is the smallest union territory. Capital is Kavarati. Capital is Kavarati. And in last we will see the importance of island. What are the importance of islands? As we saw the importance of coastal plain, in the same way here are some importance of islands. The islands have some of the most beautiful beaches. As we saw, in coastal plain there are many beaches. In the same way, island means a part of land surrounded by water from all sides. So there are many beautiful beaches in the world, and these beaches attract the tourists from many countries and our countries also. So it is the source of income. These islands attract a large numbers of tourists from all over the world. So my dear student, it's all about our today's class, and keep on watching my video. Enjoy your day and have a nice day. Thank you.